Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Mike and welcome back to AHC Garage, a channel that's here for today's accurate Hondas and all the classic. On the last episode, you saw us putting brand new OEM leather seat in the front and the back seat, and the interior looking fantastic. Now, in this episode, we got a couple more new parts to put in, and Brian gonna tell you guys a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so we got a few more parts here now. If we take a look at these reflectors right here, they've seen better days. It's the last thing on the actual car that needs a little bit of refreshing. So we went ahead, we're gonna replace all four of those. That's the one in the front and then the one all the way in the rear. It seems like a pretty easy replacement part. Now, the next thing we're gonna replace is a door panel. I looked for a really good door panel used, couldn't find it. My main concern is finding that carbon fiber style trim that isn't worn, because all the trims in the car look really good. So this is a door panel, a little bit more pricier than I wanted to pay, and it still needs a couple parts. We're waiting on the armrest, the leather piece right here for your arm as well, and then the trim as well. So we'll go ahead and we'll start with our side markers, and then once those parts come in for this door panel, we'll go ahead and get that rolling. It's a Honda part, right out of the package. Oh, someone really wrapped this one at the factory. I not want to see their Christmas present wrapping. And they're like green. I guess that was the original color. I mean, come over to the car. If you're looking at this, two different colors. Wow. I guess they faded that much, and I guess reproduction will be a little bit different. It's interesting. All right, so we'll go ahead and open up the last one. So far, they're all matching. And this one looks like a front one. It's real simple. It has a little clip right here. Now, you don't need a lift to do this, just to get behind to push that clip. You can just go ahead and turn your wheels to the right or left, depending on which one you're working on. Slide your hands through there and unclip it, and then you have your bulb harness that will go right into there. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so we're gonna go here and remove that first reflector. It's just a little tab, and then you'll find the harness on the back here. Just disconnect it. It's very simple. And then we'll take their new one, quick connection. Okay. Yep. And then pop it in. It's a very easy mod. God, yeah, you know what? It gives a totally different look. It actually looks cleaner, right?
It does.
Yeah, it totally looked at. And then come here, look at this one. Yeah, it's very old and tired. Yeah. Go ahead and reassemble the fender liner and we're good to go. Go ahead and pop in a new one and check out the difference here. I mean, look at that, it's night and day. It's hard to believe that that was the original. Wow. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pop this one out, get my hand behind it, and we're good to go. Now you can see back here, it's a little bit of dirt. We're gonna go ahead and buff this up real quick. That way we're putting a new reflector on some nice clean paint. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this up. Now this is etched on these like little lines here. So we'll take really fine grit sandpaper, 8000, and just to get it off, and then we can buff it up just to make sure you're not gonna see any of this once the light goes back on. So we're just gonna try to remove that. This is not really aggressive at all, so it might take a little time, but you'll get it off. You don't want to harm the paint too much, so something like this is dummy proof pretty much. Now after that, you just need to go over it with the buffer and you should be fine. just like that, it's good to go and it's ready for our reflector. All right, so we'll just go ahead and we'll clip it in. And then just pushes in. Just like that. I mean, look how clean it is. Wow, really looks good. I mean, let's take a look at the before and after. I mean, look at that. Once again, I can't get over it. Small details that really set this restoration apart.
So we got the side marker lights all done, and we got some new part that just came in.
Yeah, we were missing about 3 parts. We found out the door panel didn't come with all of them. So we have them right here. Looks like we have the armrest in this package right here. We didn't want to swap it out because that one's just a little bit shiny and greasy. It's worn out as well. In this package, let's take a look. We have the, I believe, one of the main reasons why I wanted a door panel, any door panel that I found, this trim pattern right here was worn out and I just couldn't deal with that. So I had to get a new one here. And the last thing would be where your hand goes to pull the door shut. This would be, let me grab that out of here. Okay. So this would be the pretty much the handle, which will fit from top to bottom in this location, just like this. So let's go ahead and put everything together and get it on the car.
Found.
Oh, my title.
A title?
Title to the Civic.
Oh, to the Civic.
The black one, yeah. That boy.
And it's not a pink slip.
No, no, no.
It's a blue slip.
It's a free car, boy. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. All right, so pretty much what Mike's gonna be doing here is we got a series of screws, harnesses, clips that all need to be transferred over to the new door panel. So we'll take everything out and we'll go one by one, moving it over to the new door panel. So now we have the door panel all put together, and Mike's gonna go ahead and reconnect all his connections and get this door panel back on the car to fit the beautiful new interior.
Just like that, we got the last few pieces of the puzzle.
Yeah, it's all completed. We've went ahead and we've done everything I really wanted to do with this car from start to finish. And you know, in next episode, we're gonna find out how much I spent. I know that I probably spent more than the car's worth, but I'm keeping the car and I'm gonna enjoy it. And I've enjoyed every single part of this build and every single episode, which I know they're gonna love.
All 32 episodes.
32?
32. This is 31. The next
Oh.
episode will be 32 finale of the entire series.
It's just to think it was just gonna be a few modifications here and there, and that was it. So I can't wait to see what that one's all about and see what the final dollar amount was.
And you guys don't want to miss. If you guys like what you see, make sure you hit that thumbs up, like button, and don't forget to turn on your notification and hit the subscribe button.
And once again, guys, thanks again for helping us rebuild this community. We have a lot of great builds on the way for 2021. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
See you guys.